Hello Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the 22nd of April until the 28th. Just like to call in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, Light Beings, and any other guides that wish to be present to assist us with this reading. And as always, please take what resonates and discard the rest. And I'm just going to cut the deck here now. And we're going to just pull 3 cards off the top. Cancer, for something that's possibly happened recently. And we have the 8 of Cups, the Empress, and the Tower. So, there has been a Tower moment, which can mean a realization, something that's happened externally, something that's happened internally for you. It could be a shift in awareness. It could be an aha moment. It could be a penny that's dropped and you've kind of realized something. Or it can be, something as dramatic as, perhaps you lost your job, or perhaps you have to move house or something like that. And here we have the 8 of Cups. So yeah, there's something you're having to walk away from, and it's almost looking like it might even be a connection, or with someone, or a family member, or there's some sense of security or nurturing that you've had, that you've just had to. Something's happened and you've either had to let go of it, or there's a break in there's a break at the moment in that connection, or a timeout for you and the other person, whatever that it means. So yeah, it looks like it's a departure of some sort from perhaps a situation that was supporting you. So it could be a change in work. Or it could be something that you've chosen to move away from for whatever reason. Perhaps there was an argument, or perhaps you just thought, look, for whatever reason, maybe it was a one-sided connection that you kind of let go of because it wasn't really serving you energetically. Let's see how you're traveling at the moment with this. So I'll just cut the deck and we'll just grab 3 off the top here. So here we have the 4 of Cups, the Strength card, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're kind of contemplating basically the work that you maybe have put into this connection. And it's kind of looking like that you're, obviously when we need to let go of a connection that perhaps has had its positives, but the negatives come to outweigh the negatives outweigh the positives. It really takes a lot of strength and basically guts to just depart from it. And but even though it seems that you are kind of dealing with it okay, but there may be times where you are still kind of focusing on perhaps the loss of that. This is just a little thing here too, that it's like you still have an awareness of that there are other things in life that you can do, that you can partake of, and there is fun to be had, etc. But you're just really kind of gathering yourself at the moment. But and you're really kind of considering, in a considering phase, which means you are thinking about, is it going to be worth me going back to that situation or not? And I think either way, whether you go back into the situation or whether you depart from it, I think you're looking at either one of those scenarios. It's going to take some inner resolve and some inner strength, and also some perhaps assertiveness, yeah, any other skills that you can. But I think for yourself, it's suggesting that at times, if you can do something to help lighten your mood with this this thing that's happened, may be helpful. And no doubt you may have thought of that yourself. And other things may come up from these cards in other ideas other than what I can offer. Let's see if there's something else that that could be up for consideration. There may be something else that you can consider. And yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just, sometimes it is time for things to go to the next cycle, so to speak. And, that life is, a juggling act here. But this is looking like you have, even having had this thing happen recently, it's still looking like generally you are successful with your life in general. So that, or it's a suggestion for you to focus on where you are having success, and that it may be a good time to embark on perhaps something new, something that will engage your, perhaps reignite that feeling of safety, security, and comfort. Maybe there's something that you can do for your self-care, or a hobby that you're interested in. And here we have the Two of Pentacles, which is, it's that card of juggling, and it's seeming like, I think at the moment, Cancer, that you're probably juggling those mood states. Like, you're probably having times of like, I don't feel so great about what happened, and then you're doing something else to help that, and there could be like a little bit of a up and down kind of thing happening at the moment. But this is a reminder also that you have all the elements at your disposal. You have lots of skills, talents, and abilities, and that you will be able to move on from this event that's happened recently. So it's about really backing yourself, backing that you have the inner strength, and that you also have like a passionate curiosity, that you're interested in spiritual things as well. So that could be something that you might like to consider moving into if you haven't already. Okay. So let's look at some spirit guidance now. Something else that Spirit wishes to just impart, to just yeah. Actually, you may have perhaps you've needed to downsize a home recently. That's just come to my mind. Take what resonates, of course. So spirit guidance is, this is about creating some boundaries, this one. And and it may even be, this is almost direct suggestion to find someone that you can talk to about what's happened, or find someone in your community. It might be, maybe it's a counsellor. This is the devil, but it's that the devil is actually an earth energy, but often it's that energy of, it's a Capricorn card, so it's about, hard work and applying yourself, having that perseverance, which you certainly have, is what Spirit's saying here, that you have that perseverance and drive to basically look after yourself, because this is the let's just say Seven of Wands, so it's a card of self-protection. So it's surrounding yourself with protective energy in order to, I guess, if you are like a victim of, or if you sense there might be some psychic attacks, or maybe if you've moved or you've downsized and you had to move somewhere and you're completely in a foreign environment and you don't know anyone, maybe there are people that have sort of placed judgments on you or something, but it's sort of like with this one here, the Magician, you have the tools at your disposal to really manifest the life that you want. Here he is, he's dreaming about these tools, and here he is manifesting them. So it's about Spirit saying just to remember that whatever we think, we can create whatever we think. So first of all, if something is to be manifest, it first of all needs to occur in our thought processes. And it does depend on what we focus on too. And this could just be, this one is direct guidance to perhaps, it's time to just sit down, have a couple with someone and have a good chat, a good chin wag, about what's gone down and how you feel about it. And because Cancer, you could be the one that's always nurturing and helping other people. Maybe it's time to do some of that for yourself as well. Maybe you need to speak to someone about what's happened. Take what resonates. Okay. Let's look at some spirit guidance. The possible outcomes. Let's look at some possible outcomes. Okay. Right, I was just looking at the clock on that card, that's all, just drawing my attention. Something about time. So perhaps either it may be speaking to me because maybe you have a busy schedule, but it might be about taking time for yourself out of your busy schedule. Okay. And it's almost like, here you are juggling things, and to give yourself credit because you're juggling a lot of things, okay? But it's also important, Spirit's saying, for you to really, take time out for yourself. Like to just basically stand your ground and go, well, I've got all these demands coming at me, but I need to take time for myself. And you name the date and the time and when it's going to happen. So this is the possible outcomes, okay? So the Fool, so that's embarking on a new journey, okay, with joy and anticipation. So I have a feeling that, we're all going through, recalibration. And I think it's recalibration of our external environment, a recalibration of our internal, okay? And that is going to be a new journey, a new path for us because we're letting go of certain things and we are moving into other things. And this is just beautiful here. Look at that. I'm so happy this came up here for you, Cancer. 9 of Pentacles. So this is you basically moving into, it's like, imagine you jumping down the rabbit hole here, and here you are in the new environment. Maybe this is a new way of life. Maybe it's a new lifestyle. Maybe it's a new, better state of health and well-being. It could be a better environment. It could be better connections. Maybe a new job. Maybe, anything. Take what resonates. And there may be something else that came up there for you as well. I just love the colours in that. And here we have the Page of Cups, which is another lovely card. Knight of Cups. And here is always, like a bringer of good news, or it's a new connection coming in and you'll be getting some emotional support. Okay. It may even be that you are deciding to give yourself that emotional support and just maybe going on a little trip or a little holiday, or even just, I don't know, going to have a massage or something like that. You go, yes, I'm just going to treat myself. I'm going to jump down the rabbit hole and go and have a massage, or, whatever it is that you like to do. That would be a special treat for yourself. And here you are enjoying that. And, and it's almost, Spirit's almost saying this, that the self-care now for humans to learn to love themselves unconditionally, it's an ongoing self-care process that we need to integrate into our daily lives. So it is like a new way of being. It's not something that we do once and it's done. Okay. It's not like we do a massage once a year and that's it for our self-care. Okay. we need to do, it might not be you do a massage every week or something, but just something, you know, regularly that you can do to really kind of really lift that vibration, help to, you know, deal with these juggling of the mood states as well as the other external things in your life, and to just so have a sense of just that you're centered, okay, and that you are part of what's going on in the world as well, in your community. Yeah. And this can also be a card about just suggesting that there may be something that you can do in your local community. If you have just moved, it might be about putting your feelers out and about being curious, okay, as to what's around. Like, I wonder what's out there. Thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. That's what I have for you today. But I really love this outcome cards, and you know, I mean, I think you're nice. Is your Nine of Pentacles here? Just things just falling into place for you beautifully. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a lovely day and an awesome week. And I'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.